Hello, I'm your Thursday host for Witchy Wisdom 1, and I'm kind of ill right now, so bear with me. I'll be probably coughing and going throughout the whole video. So, this video is about balancing your school and social life and religion, and I think the topic was set by Alice Pink, and I really thought this was a really good idea because I'm obsessed with this. I'm obsessed with trying to get my 3 lives in one. Um, One day I'd like the perfect routine, but it's just that we're just not perfect. We can't balance it. Well, we could, but like I find it completely so difficult to balance things like this, especially as I've got such a lot going on, like with my A levels and my friends. And trying to balance a religion on top of that is just really difficult. But I've got some tips here. If I look down, it's because I've got a list of things that I need to say. Um, I've got some tips that I've collected over the years. Um, and I'd say that I was, well, not perfect, but quite good at getting a steady balance. Um, the first thing I'm gonna say is turn up to school and do your work. I mean, your school or work is the most important thing because it's the thing that will always be changing. And I mean, like, your family and your friends and your religion will always be there, but your school and work, your education, it's limited, and the chances are is that later on you'll have to pay for it. So um, turn up, do the work. Also, do your homework, and don't wait until the weekend and do it. Do it when it's set, like, do it as soon as you get home. This is really hard, like, I try and do this, but, I mean, I always slip up, because it's really exhausting going to college and school, as we all know, but if you get it out of the way on the first day, when it's set, it's so much like you have the weekend, basically. You have the weekend to do what you want, and I'll come back to that later. Um, so, do your homework when it's up. Weekends are for rest. Basically, you shouldn't have any homework in your brain going, no, 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 you need to do this homework. If you do your homework when it's set in the weekdays, then you'll have the whole weekend to do whatever you want. And this means that you can go out with your friends and your family, and it'll mean also you can focus on projects that you love. Like, I love sewing, so I do a bit of sewing if I've got spare time on the weekend. And also you can devote a large chunk of it to your religion, so, you know. Um, Also, assign a day for a religion. I have Tuesdays where I go to a meditation session, and I also like to save a bit on a Sunday for doing a bit of religion. So focusing on my religion, because you need that time alone to focus and focus your intent, and like, have a little time out, away from everything else. I mean, religion's the one thing that's like really not chaotic, and you need that time and that rest away from everything. So, assign a day for a religion. Lots of people choose Sunday. I mean, the whole of Christianity assigns at least their morning to church and stuff. Remember dates, whether it be religious dates such as the full moon and like Sabbats and Esbats and stuff. Remember family and friends dates, and try not to clash them, and school dates, just try and keep them all separate, because if you've got friends coming round when it's like the full moon, you don't really want to do it in front of them. If they're not part of it and they don't really understand, it'll just be tricky. And also it'll be hard if you've got like a school trip on a full moon, or like your family's arranged a day out when it's the summer solstice or something. It just all gets in the way of your plans. So make sure that you write on your family calendar, that you need this time alone. If they're not into your religion, you could try write like out with friends or something, but try to be honest. Also, what I love to do, which is what I find is really good for me, is have 3 books going at one time, because I like to interchange books. I get very bored easily. So if I have one school book, like a book that's going to help me with my A levels, I'll have that one going, and one leisure book, so like a novel, and one religious book. And it's good because I'm doing religion and philosophy for one of my A levels, so a lot of the time my religious book will be the same as my help for school book, so that's good. But it's nice to have a religious touch when you're reading, and I just interchange my reading whenever I feel like it. Usually I end up reading way more leisure books than my other 2 sections, but it's nice to have your books going. I think that's all I've got to say, really. I hope this has helped you, with anything. Also, you don't need, those aren't the 3 main, they're obviously the 3 main categories, but make sure that you have some you time as well, like get your own projects in. Like I said, I like sewing, and yeah, make time to do what you want to do. Okay then, I'll see you later. I hope this has helped. I don't know. I'm sorry if I ramble, and I'll see you next Thursday. Alright, bye!